Hi everybody, it is Monday. It is time for a new daily tangle, a new week. This one is really kind of cute. It's called Lumpy. It's by Natalie Plechkova. Hope I did that okay. Step number one is you make a little arch. It's a very organic tangle, which you know I really like. So you make a little arch. Under that arch you make sort of a U shape, right? Kind of sticking out. And it can be going any direction. I mean, you can draw it this way or that way. It doesn't matter. The arch doesn't make that much difference. As long as wherever you put your arch, make your little lump, your little lumpy lump. In the corners right here, you want to fill that in right like that. I don't know if you can see it. Right here. That's what gives you the illusion that this little lump is sticking out of your paper. Okay? And then you draw this sort of curve here, sort of a stem going around like that. And then that's your shape. And shade it and do whatever, do variations, whatever. And look at what it looks like when you are using it in a tile. This one's mixed with some halaba and some other things, but isn't that fun? Look at that. It's a wonderful little organic tangle. I'm going to have fun with this, I'm sure. Because you know me, I love me organic tangles. All right, so let's just stick one somewhere on the page and begin. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of a pencil border. I'm probably gonna erase it, but I want to not go up against the edges. That's the one thing I don't like to do, is go all the way up to the edge of my tile. For several reasons. One, I want to be able to sign it and put the name of the tangle. And I just don't like the look. I like having some sort of edge or frame or border around it. It's just me. Even if it's not going to be a lot, even if it's just a little bit on the side or just keeping it toward the middle. You know, if it turns out that I don't need an edge to jump up against, that's fine. But I think I will. I think I have an idea, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to do this little curve. Let me zoom in just a bit. Remind me that I'm zoomed in, folks, so I don't get too far off the beaten path. And then I'm going to do a lump. And then right here in the corner, I'm going to put dark, right like that. Just that little tiny bit makes this just the way it needs to be, right? And so here I'm going to come around and up, and here I'm going to come around and up. And I'm going to just leave this little stem for the moment. I don't know where my stems are going to go yet. I haven't really thought about it. Guess I should think about it. Where are my stems going to go? Are they going to be attached to each other? You could do this in a mandala-like and put them all attached to each other, coming out like spokes, which would have been fun, but that's not where I started, so that's not going to happen. You know, I think I'm just going to connect them up to my border. Sort of randomly, like that. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick one here. And the reason I'm sticking it right there is because where I stopped, I can see that little pen spot. So I'm going to cover it up by adding a little bit of stem to that. like that. Oh, I should have, didn't do that quite right either, but that's okay. I'll put a little one going this way. And connect it right up to that. Okay. All right, see, I did it again. I got off screen. I've got to stop doing that. Really do. All right. So let's put one here, maybe. Going this way. And I think it needs one here. Maybe a big one. They can be different sizes. Maybe I'm going to bring that over here. So let's think about where I want my stem to go. Do this in a hollow ball fashion. Just like that. I want one here. Make it come that way. I like these. These are cute. I want more of them though. Running out of room. Put one here, and I'm going to make the thing come this way, I think. Maybe I'll have it sticking behind. Maybe I'll do that. Like that. And have that coming up behind. Like so. So it's not sticking up really far behind, but it's tucked in there just a little bit. And then that's going to come out like this and tuck in there. And come around. And come behind this one. Doorbell. I don't see any trucks. Let's see. Doorbell. Let's answer the door from here. Front door. Live view. Is there somebody standing there? I like this doorbell. I don't know if somebody's standing there because it won't show it to me. Why? Nobody there. But the doorbell's making a weird noise. Alrighty then. I will look at it in a minute. Let me finish drawing this. Sorry about that distraction, folks. I'm hearing the doorbell, but it's like it's trying to ring, but it's not really ringing. It's like going zzz, which is kind of strange. Oh, I will look at it in a moment. I want another one attached to this side here somehow. Maybe over here. Okay. For sure wanted one, at least one on each side, attached to the sides here. I feel like I want another one coming this way. It's gonna be kind of crowded, but that's what I feel like it needs still. Okay, that noise is kind of distracting. Like that. There's the other half of the doorbell noise. It made a doorbell noise. Why, I don't know. Okay, I have enough of those little lumpy guys, but I want more stems. So I'm just going to put some hollowball behind. Like some of these stems are going through this picture, but, you know, are outside of it. Because I feel like I want a few more of these stems. So I'm just going to put a few stems in here. Just kind of going behind this whole thing. Just so I have a better flow for me. Remember, the trick to hollowball is every time you come to a line to just skip it. Pretend like you're drawing through. Pick up your pen. And I think I want one more coming kind of this way. Do I want it attached to this side or that side? I think this side. Maybe right in the corner. Okay. How's that? What does that look like? That look like enough? I feel like there needs to be a diagonal here. That. Okay, now I want these to come out of the sides. It's hard to describe. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to connect, not here, because this right here is this stem, right? It's coming this way. So I want to connect here, the border. See what I mean? Where was that? Right there. Okay. So I want to skip that, and then I want to connect here, and then that's part of the stem. Connect there. That's part of that stem. Connect here. That's that stem. Go up into the corner like that. And then turn it and then this is the stem, connect it to this corner, and then skip, and then there, and make sure that stem stays open. And same here, this one's kind of come up into the corner already. Okay, and then here, skip that stem here, skip that stem, skip that stem, and then into the corner. What is that? Okay, and then here, and skip, and along here, and into the corner, and right there. Okay. See how that made these stems look like they're coming from outside, and then there's that. I really like that look. It's one of my favorite ways to do a tile. And sometimes I would go ahead and color in that background. I don't think I'm going to do that. No, I'm not going to do that right now. Now I'm going to shade, and I'm going to put the name. And it doesn't really matter which direction I go because it's completely abstract, this one. There seems to be no up or down. I'm going to pick this side, I think. Lumpy. Little bit of shading. So, where do you think I'm going to start? I'm going to let you guys have a moment to answer that. Where am I going to start with my shading? Absolutely right, you did a great job. I'm going to start where it's overlapping. Right? All these little overlaps, there's a lot of them. So I'm just going to follow one little guy around and do all where everything's overlapped. Okay, and then start over here. This has overlap there, and here, and here. There's a lot of overlap in this little corner here. Overlap there, and here. One there, and here. I'm just going to do every single one of these little overlaps. That is where I'm starting. Okay. There's one there. Goes all the way around this guy. And here. And here. And this one goes around this one. And there's one there and there. Let's turn that so this goes around like that. And there's some overlap there. And this is overlapping here. Right there. And right here. Okay, let's start with that. I'll just use my little one. A little bit of blending. It's amazing what a little blending will do. right? Absolutely. What a little blending will do. Okay, so I did that part, and now I feel like these little lumpy things need some dimension. I'm going to have my light source starting up here, and I am going to shade like that, a little bit under where these curves are. So just remember, if your light source is on this side, your shadow is going to be, you know, my light's coming from here, so my shadow is going to be on this side, right? The light's going to hit this, it's going to be the shiniest part, and this is going to be the part in the shade. So just pick those spots out. Say, oh, that's the shady part. And then where this goes into, like this lump goes into this collar part, that would have a little bit of shadow as well. Oops, I didn't blend this one. Here we go. A little bit there, a little bit on this side right there. This side of this one. This side of that one. And this side of this. Okay. All right, blendy blendy. Little bit of blendy blendy. Just soften it up. That's what gives your eye that whole 3D thing, is that soft shading, the blend, because that's how shadows work. They're not usually stark shadows unless you're doing a silhouette. It's the only time that they might be a stark shadow is if you're doing a silhouette, and even at that, they're still a little bit soft. Shadows are rarely super crisp. Right there, a little bit in this corner. That looks good. What do you guys think? I think so far so good. I accidentally got a little bit, and you might not be able to see it, but I can see it and it's driving me nuts. Well, I have where I have my pencil border, which I don't want to see. And I have a little bit sticking out there where I gestured with my blending stump. Okay. And I think I really want to bring the background backwards So I think what I'm going to do is right here around the edge of here, I'm going to make a nice, really super dark spot right around the edge that will make it so that these little lumpy guys stand forward from the background. I want it really nice and dark. Can you believe it's almost the end of the month already? Where did January go? I mean, it's like, feels like it was just Christmas, wasn't it? Matter of fact, don't judge, but yes, we still have our Christmas tree up. Took until, well, even yesterday. Yesterday would have been a good day to finish taking down our Christmas outdoor lights, but we had another pressing issue. Our garage door opener broke. We needed to get in and out of the house through the garage. So that was a project that took much longer than anybody had hoped. Projects always take longer than you think, don't they? They always take longer than you think. You think it's going to be a couple hours. No, 6 hours later, it was finally done. But that's because, you know, in order to get to the garage door opener, we had to unload the pile of junk that was under the garage door opener, reorganize the garage, put away, we did put away the outdoor decorations that, actually, you know what, they might have taken down the Christmas lights. I didn't even really look. They might have taken down the Christmas lights. But for sure we had to put away all the stuff that they had just hurriedly taken down and just thrown into the garage because, you know, we had a quick respite between rainstorms and windstorms. It's really difficult when you have really only one day a week between work and other obligations, church and so forth. We really only have one day a week to get things done around the house. And if on that one day the weather isn't good, the outdoor stuff just doesn't get accomplished. But now that the outdoor stuff is organized in the garage, and I could probably get to the boxes where the Christmas tree needs to be undecorated. Those boxes, I think, are now somewhere where I can reach them. I'll probably work on taking down the Christmas tree stuff this week. So don't judge. You know, we all got to do what we got to do. I have other friends who, this would drive them nuts. Having their Christmas tree up in January, especially the end of January, would really drive them nuts. And yes, it's an artificial tree. Clearly I wouldn't leave a real tree up this long. That would be dangerous. But I have a friend who had her tree down, cleaned up, whole house undecorated on December 26th. Actually, the evening of December 25th. I do not want to spend Christmas Day taking down Christmas. I enjoy Christmas, actually. So, okay, that's better. That really just brings the background back and brings these scuttle guys more forward. I like that. So anyway, this week is going to be hopefully taking down some Christmas stuff, cleaning up the house a little bit. You know, we'll see. And the month is almost over. Next month, I got one more day, I think. And then next month, I'm going to change out my paper. Put some pink or red or something, so that for our Valentine's month. And that way I know when I'm doing my pictures and things that it's a new month. Ta-da! Okay, so there is Lumpy. I am done. You guys have a blessed day. Do what you gotta do. Enjoy your afternoon. Do something nice for somebody else, because, you know, that's what makes your heart glad. Especially if they don't even know you've done something nice. Don't trumpet it to the world. Just do it. I will see you tomorrow. You guys have a great day. Bye.